OIDC. Today is the key event in the drift world across the MENA region, and all year long, drivers from this area and even international drifters prepare, wait for it, and hope to take the trophies to home. In 2025 season, we were lucky enough to get the real inside look of this championship. We've got to see it from every angle, take the drivers, judges, and organizers to truly understand what makes this event so special. So today is all about Oman International Drift Championship 2025 and a look ahead for the upcoming 26th season.
OIDC is a championship. Born in Oman, started from Oman, and today OIDC, it's become one of the biggest championship worldwide. I can say the third or second worldwide, and in MENA, it is the first, as the quality and the standard of it. Everything, when you started small, it should grow. And we thought, why we cannot go to worldwide? Let us put things together. Today we have a local drivers, and we say, let us bring the champion, worldwide champion, instead of my local driver to go to Europe and to go to America, let them come here. We'll bring the champion to them, so they get improved. Which is today, you guys, who's following the OIDC, can see the local or Middle East champion drivers today. They're in the podium in international. That was the reason. We have approximately, I can say, from 250 to 300. We have marshals. We have a medical team, we have a pit line, we have a clerk of the course, we have judges, we have CROs, we have a race director, we have people who's drawing the map, the layout, HSC, the safety, and we have civil of defense. You just name it, whoever need to run this show, they are available in this event. And this is our standard. Actually, we'll not start it unless we have the full crew in sport. We have hospitality. First of all, we welcome anyone. We have maybe a good way, or we're using a very professional way, applying the rules in a good way, which is like a soft or a kind way. So we don't want people to give them an advantage of anything. And we have a regulation, following the regulation, but we have a very good hospitality. We welcome and trying to treat the people in a really way, respect them, are they here as a guest. Every championship have its flavor, and each flavor it has a different taste.
Which flavor has OIDC?
OIDC have a flavor to put everybody as a one family. We like people to be as a one family. We apply the rules, we apply regulation, but it is a one family flavor.
We competed in all rounds using the cars that weren't built by our own in our workshop, so maintaining the cars you didn't build by yourself, making hidden challenges. From the very first stage, everything going off plan. During the practice, Migal's Supra had the crack in the intake manifold, and we discovered the damage right at the last round before the qualification. We had two options: just leave it as it was and take the risk, or the weld manifold. We went for the second options, by the way, working on it while drivers were attending to the briefing and trying to get used for this unusual judging criteria for OIDC.
Before I start the briefing, all I'm saying is do not leave the briefing room unless you're 100% clear what it is we're looking for. Okay, so there's no point going out there, driving the track your way, and we marking you down for it.
So we have two deceleration zones. One is just coming into zone 4 and then make it all the way until just before zone 7. That's the second deceleration zone. So we expect the lead car to be all the way on throttle from then on, and we have the finish line here. So the most challenging part of this track is the first transition. So if you're gonna have the placement all the way on the left-hand side, that is the perfect position for the transition. If you do it more towards the inside of the track, it's gonna be really hard to chase. So we're gonna really take pay good attention to where the car is positioned there. If the lead car is following the perfect line, it will dictate the right amount of speed and angle you need throughout the whole course. So if the lead car does exactly what we're asking, it should be a really high score. For the chase car, it's more for tomorrow, obviously. It is the task to be as close as possible, and we want them to aim for the rear quarter of the car. So don't be all the way here, not too much on the back, but on the rear quarter.
Как слышно?
Хорошо слышно, ну что, мы начинаем? Охуенно дня, газуем по полной.
Давай. Хочу от тебя в первой попытке увидеть аккуратный проезд, остаться в линиях, подзабить чуть на стиль, но будь аккуратен с траекторией, с линиями.
Договорились.
Парни-механики, сделайте, пожалуйста, Толя, 1.8 на морде спустите, если там выше. И амортизаторы на 3 щелчка размягчите, пожалуйста. Для этого нужна только рука и вывернутый руль. Смотри, я не вижу линии только последней дуги, вот, все остальное, все, что я видел, ты все ехал по линии, все было хорошо. Вторую зону ты собрал прям по линии четенько, постановку ты собрал широко, все четенько, клипы все взял, все вообще круто, супер круто, мне очень нравится. Я тебе дам задание расписать конфигурацию, как ты едешь словами в заметках, чтобы от и до у тебя было четко в голове, что ты делаешь.
I like to kind of call it precision drifting, because we are very, very precise in our line. So what I'm looking for the drivers is to get that line exactly correctly, exactly what we're looking for. Because the way the track is designed, if the driver is on exactly the right line, he'll be very easy to chase for the chase car. And that will mean we will have really good battles. We will have battles with cars literally rubbing doors. Well, the goal is getting to the drivers, which is why we spent so much time in the briefing explaining the qualifying line, explaining what we're going to be looking for in qualifying. All we're trying to do is get the drivers to hone in on that perfect line.
Previous years, the focus was mostly on the chase car, being close to it, and ignoring the other aspects of the battle. Recent years, the focus has switched to the lead, because simply to explain, if you don't have a perfect lead, you will not have a perfect chase. So having a perfect lead will make it easier, let's say, for the chase car to chase you and have a perfect chase position.
We have 46 drift cars ready to go to battle here for our entertainment, representing 15 different countries. I am so excited, I can't contain it. I just want to get in my boot now and start the show off.
Сам знаешь, твой главный враг — твоя голова, поэтому ничего не придумывай, просто есть как ехал, и все будет круто.
Anatoly for his first qualifying run. Let's see how he gets on.
Put the front of the car right on the wall. The commitment these guys are doing is absolutely insane. Feel out zone 2 from that beautiful drone shot. Absolutely puts the foot in to bring it over the line. Some noises there. But we're going to Dennis Migal in this insane car. Dennis doing a great job here now, not as deep to the wall, but yeah, Dennis doing a good job there, one or two little mistakes.
Одно. Ну дальше нормально там было.
Короче, хуёвый проезд вообще. Почему-то борюсь с ней, Сань, понимаешь? Не могу понять, какой-то рваный зацеп или приход резкий, не врубаюсь. Ну, короче, блядь, видишь, мы на тренировках ехали на другой машине по факту. Блядь, ну, непривычно нихуя. И непонятно, что с этим делать.
Мотор слишком рваный, получается, понимаешь? Это все сказывается на углу, на всем остальном.
Ну, типа, я не кайфую с тачки, понял? То есть я еду, блядь, у меня все в напряжении, начинает прогрева, я ее нормально прогреть не могу, потому что, блядь, ну, я не могу натянуть ее, бросить, чтобы вот так поскользить, заканчивая разгоном. Посмотрим завтра. Ну, если пройдем квалу, посмотрим. Сейчас уже ничего не сделаем.
That was the moment we discovered their main problem. After they decided to weld manifold and fix the crack, car response completely changed. So Dan had already gotten used to the driver with this delayed throttle during experience and during practice. And once it was fixed, the car started behaving unpredictably without any practice. He couldn't just adapt for it. Meanwhile, Anatoly got the two trajectory mistakes during qualification and ended up at the bottom on 32 brackets.
Результаты пришли.
Блядь, ну что, прошел, нет? Не, я не прошел квалу, блядь, да ну на. Меня нету, прикиньте. Мне за вторую меньше поставили. А давай сходим, узнаем мои баллы. Вдруг какая ошибка, мало ли. Второй балл мы же не видим. Давай узнаем, какой второй балл у меня. Неужели мне за вторую меньше поставили?
Если посчитали два колеса на постановке, то это те же минус 10, что не взял зону. Excuse me, guys. Where we can find out the results of second qualification? Social media?
Please, call him. How are you? How things?
Do you know the results of the second run? All of the results, not only top 33, 32.
Yeah, it will be column. I will share it. We need to put our own template as an OIDC, you know. So they will send.
Okay, thank you.
Короче, не знаю, нету слов. Походу, я не прошел квалу. Чувство отвратительное вообще. Короче, я сейчас на эмоциях, на негативных, поэтому нормально ничего сказать точно не смогу. Надо будет выспаться, сделать нормальные выводы, готовиться ко второму раунду.
We see Anatoly making his way to the start line. Cars leave the line, here we go. And we see Tariq Shaihani throwing in lovely, but Anatoly is really on the inside and not on much angle now as we see him trying to close the gap. Tariq doing a nice job there, coming through clip 2, puts the front bumper right to the wall. Nice transition from Anatoly, does good not to make contact, but Tariq is on a lovely line. Look at this, the Omani driver putting on a show here as he transitions back for the wall. Anatoly getting up nice and close as they come into the last corner now, filling that last outer zone, putting the foot to the floor and bringing it over the finish line.
Молодец, хороший проезд, вторая перекладка вообще была очень красивая.
Значит, смотри, у него по лидеру в последней дуге он выпал колесиком, и, соответственно, тебе чуть подпортил дела. Тебе нужно идеальный проезд лидером, квалификационный.
Последнюю дугу, самое главное, останься в линии и все собери, все.
What's going to happen in the second half of this battle? Well, we're about to find out as we see the GTA 6 tearing down the straight, throwing it in. Tariq now nearly making a similar mistake to Anatoly in that position. He needs to reel in that proximity and get back up on his door. Anatoly now in a bit of a shallow line, doing what he can, just ticking the boxes, trying to get away from Tariq. Tariq now starting to put the track small bit again back to proximity, which he does as the transition for the last time. Anatoly putting that GTA 6 right out on the wall. Tariq is right there with him as they come through the last corner and over the finish line. Scrappy mistakes from both drivers, you know, in both runs. And there you have it. The winner is Tariq Shaihani. He moves on, and unfortunately for Anatoly, that is the end of his day.
For me, I think we have worked a lot with the car, but there is a big problem with the rear suspension. We will try to develop some custom ideas to modify this. I don't understand completely how car rotates on throttle and off throttle. So any experience is experience for our team.
Главный урок из текущей ситуации, я думаю, что надо лучше ездить первым номером. Пока это еще остается небольшой проблемой. Это проявляется в квалификациях, это проявляется, например, сегодня у Толика, когда он классно проехал вторым, но чуть хуже проехал первым. И здесь логика чемпионата в том, что за первого судят максимально строго. За любые микроошибки в квалификации по траектории наказывают кардинально жестко. Что, собственно, вчера вкусил я в квалификации, а сегодня в топ-32 Анатолий. Поэтому будем еще более качественно ездить первым и стараться не ошибаться.
There's another one. Here's an example of a very, very, very small track.
We are running with the 3 international judges, and they have an experience of judging a lot of championships. And I have 2 local judges behind it as observers. Those supporting the judges to ensure that the judge come out with a right decision or result. And we're trying to provide the maximum CCTV around the track, which is not in live. What you see in live, that is not the same who's judge see. You see live 1 camera, right? In judges, we have sometimes 12, we have 4, 8, it depends on the track. So we have surrounded a different CCTV whose judge can see, and we have a team and crew who's doing a replay wherever it's needed.
Angle. Live. Final?
At the end?
Final?
Wait. لحظة.
One side.
That's what yeah. Everyone shut the fuck up. I need to
correction.
My shoulder fix.
Wow. Experience.
It was a pretty clean run.
She got the
He's doing this.
So that all, as we said, it's about the previous experience when we go through. Actually, you know the drivers who's coming and paying his car and time and effort. We don't want him to go from there, he get like say, oh, I did good, but I got a bad result. And we always open the door after the event. If you need to know what's your mistakes and what did you to improve it. We welcome the judges. They're open-hearted to explain. This is what it was your run, and this is your mistakes, and this is you can improve.
We are focused, all of us, so the 5 of us, we are focused 100% in from the start of the race until the end, and then we see where exactly the mistake it was beginning, and then we follow the mistake, and then we exactly point where exactly the mistake exactly. We score up to 10. For both riders, we score like 5 to 5, or 6 to 4, or 7 to 3, or 8 to 2. So they have a 5 point. Between those 5, who the lead? If he was lead excellent, you're gonna give him like 7-3, or 8-2. It depends with the chase also. If the chase he was ride excellent, opposite way gonna give him the first round. We're gonna see how he was in the chase or the lead. The second round we will see how he was on the chase. So we compare the both of them, and then we see who was the excellent on the chase or who was excellent on the lead, and then we come with the result.
OIDC, we try to put a lot of, we can say like side activities to promote it in a good way. We did judge training. There's a professional judges before, and there's a drivers, MCs, communicators, and as well some of like officials who running the shows, like race directors from different countries. They're all in this program, which is will conduct for 2 days, and it shows there's a good interest of it. And for us, it's about to growth today, and maybe we need those judges to be tomorrow in future. So if they have a basic or foundation, we're easy to run with them.
Wouldn't know exactly where is the diesel zone going into that zone. So
That is
you
always
need to
the
know
thing,
where
right?
is the diesel zone clearly for you to know if you're gonna penalize Tomas or you're gonna penalize Makhseed.
Yeah, marked zones, if you will, so where the diesel is ending, where you should pick up speed again. But the diesel should end somewhere around there.
You understand he should be accelerating past the diesel zone, and he doesn't. Because you should mimic and not assume he's going to be doing something. How do you then draw that line? Yes, he made the bigger mistake because he didn't accelerate when he was supposed to. He wasn't on throttle. It's very clear from the smoke. But from the chase perspective, he should also have not necessarily assumed he's going to start accelerating, but kept that mimic.
I see what you're saying there. It comes back to the point we had earlier with one of the other examples. You could debate, obviously, that, especially the first one, let's take the first one actually, that Makhseed is not on the perfect line, it's not on the right line, right? Especially here you can see it. So he's on a shallower line, so he has less ground to cover basically to catch up, right? That makes sense. So that would put him on a sort of an awkward transition, especially coming towards the wall. Would the same thing have happened if Makhseed, like I said earlier, was on more angle, deeper in the zone and left for brake? Would the same thing have happened? Most probably not. We don't know, but most probably not, right? We are like lawyers, so we need to make a case out of it.
You can't just mimic the lead car, because if we didn't have very strict rules for the lead car, then the chase car is never going to be able to get really close. So we come up with all of these rules in qualifying. You have to be on throttle here, you have to be off throttle there.
Sorry to interrupt a small bit, that already comes from the first corner because he was on the shallow line. Because the accident never happens where the collision actually happens. It always is before and either before that actually.
Like Vernon said, we are basically like lawyers. Okay, we have a case and we need to find who's guilty.
In 3 minutes.
And then once we have an evidence that proves such, we have to make a decision based on it.
If the lead car does it like this, he was at fault. But you can have a shared fault in case that the chase car is cutting the line or having too less angle and then there's a collision. Then it could be, in some competitions, it could be a shared fault because it's not just solely on the lead driver. We don't do scores. That's the whole discussion. If you cannot, if you scored like a 10-0, it's not a comparison. You could compare this to that because if you say it's a 9-1 or whatever, and now all of a sudden the other battle is like an A2, or let's go 5-5, 6-4 for example, then you go according to numbers, and that's much about comparing the runs itself.
Big flick from Kiely, but look at Ali Makhseed, he is right there with him, knocking on the door of the Irishman all the way around the first corner. Kiely's on a lovely lead line now as he comes into the first transition zone, but Ali Makhseed makes a huge dive, contact, but they keep going, they stay in it.
Two cars been crashed together. The lead, he was not accelerate, but he was on the line, and the chase he was in the line, but he crashed him. Actually, the lead he was a little bit slower, as we saw the smoke didn't come through the wheels, so the chase he came and banged him. So we knew that the mistake is from the lead, not from the chase. That's one of the things. Ali Makhseed and Tomas Kiely, they're around, so we knew that's the point of view, that's the mistake, where exactly.
As far as I recall, this is second or third event for the international judges, and they are holding those events for the judges across the region for forging the skills of the judgment and for improving the level of the judgment for the events locally. And also they have been inviting all ASN representatives across the region, not only here. And they are doing actually a spectacular job and flawless thing, because judgment is really key thing to the event itself and to the decisions and so on. So it's one of that golden triangle, like, you know, drift judges and the audience. And yeah, like the purpose of this exact event this year is so-called level 2 judges trainee seminar. So the current judges are improving their skills and sharing their knowledge and experience between each other to find out what's the best for the improving of the sports itself, and what's the best for the improving of the drift all across the region and in the world in particular.
We will be going to the start line to kick off tonight's qualifying here at round 2 of OIDC.
For the second round, we came much better prepared. We analyzed our mistakes from the judging task, we focused on the lead runs, and we fixed the car. Anatoly switched from unfamiliar GT to the BMW he was experienced with. This time, these rounds were held at the new track in Sohar.
I decided to do that, but promoting the country, and we have a support from the governors over here. So it was a good idea for us because we did some events in Amri as well, and now we're doing in Sohar. It's about to promote the areas of country because today we have something called World Championship. So to try to do it in a different region, which is give a value. For example, today, if you see in Sohar, as a small example, the hotels are full. So that's add the value of the place, and people know Sohar.
Anatoly goes for his first qualifying run, and he is fast out of the chicane there. Huge speed transition, can he hold it? He does. It was a bit twitchy at the start. He does well not to over-rotate the car. His way around the last corner, hitting that last clipping point. Perfect. Okay, that's not a bad run from Anatoly.
Я его даже не трогал. Антоха, связь. Связь, я на связи. У там ручника снизу. Точно ручник нужно закинуть на этот контур. А со вторым контуром разберемся.
Давай тогда так, ты с Толиком договаривайся, что у него заднего контура тормозов не будет, будет только ручник.
Толя, хорошо проехал? Слушай, ну он без ручника поехал, я не скажу, что он хорошо проехал. Вот, есть нюансы, с которыми надо работать, но такой проезд рабочий. Он молодец, что без ручника смог вывести такой заезд.
Let's see what Dennis can do on his second qualifying run. Big initiation from Dennis Migal, doing a lovely job there, and oh, he's right on the outer line. I thought he was going to go off, but he did so well to hold it there as we see him tucking the nose in beautifully for the inside clip. Now, a bit of a straight transitioning through the wall, coming into the last corner and bringing it out and over the line.
Толя 20. О, вы рядышком, да, я угадал. Дэн 67, Толя 65, 19, 20.
Не густо.
В целом я так и целился.
During qualification, Anatoly ran into some technical issues. The BMW had been built a while ago, and back then there were no additional calipers on the handbrake while manufacturing. However, after the installation, rear part broke and the car became difficult to control. So we had quickly disconnect rear brakes and rely only on the handbrake. But this time we managed to fix everything on time. The repair was completed overnight between the qualification and the top 32 rounds.
Техпарк. Можете сказать, что у Толи? Почему его не пускают на заезд? Что им не нравится? У Толи с горловины пячет бензин. Его не выпускают на заезд. Какая-то хуйня такая непонятная.
Его маршалы забрили, сказали, иди на топливо льется. Я прибежал, говорю, да все нормально сейчас будет. Сам смотрю, а там прям вот так вот, короче, по крыльцу приснулось. Ну что делать?
Ехать? Ребята, как там по Толе дела? Что у него? Как у него? Что вообще? Какой расклад? Ну, из того, насколько можно в техпарке попробовать сымитировать прогрев, но не по теплу.
Right before top 32, we ran with another technical issue. The reservoir started leaking. Organizers, of course, noticed it too because the car was literally dripping fluids, and we were told that if we want to fix it immediately, we won't be allowed to compete according to the tech regulations. After Anatoly first and second run, the tank was still leaking, and it basically heading towards the same outcome as the round one, just living like the losers before even starting the battle. But after the third training run, right before the technical inspection, we finally fixed this issue and we were cleared to enter the top 32.
Welcome back to round 2 of OIDC Top 32 in the beautiful Sohar Drift Arena. Okay, so there you have it, Karim versus Anatoly Shcherbak. Three drivers. You see Karim now doing a great lead line, but Shcherbak is right there with him. Good proximity through that centre section. What can Shcherbak do? Can he close the gap, get back up on the door as they're coming in? The transition now for the last time, pushing out to the wall. Lovely lead line with Karim. Shcherbak cuts the track just a small bit to get back up on his door, gaining back that proximity as we see them coming through the last two clips and over the finish line. That was a very fast lead run.
Твоя задача — чистый проезд лидером в этом внутреннем клипе, во втором клипе. Постарайся не заедь за линию. Все собери ровненько, чистенько. Нигде не вылетай, все будет хорошо.
Oh, Karim gone wide, 1, 2, maybe 3 wheels. Oh, no, that little one mistake there could be enough. That could be all she wrote. As we see them transitioning now for the last time. Out wide and over the finish line. That was a very good lead from Anatoly Shcherbak.
Сейчас посмотрим, какое будет решение. Да, глобально небольшое твое преимущество есть, но посмотрим. Либо МТ, либо ты. Два варианта.
Anatoly Shcherbak gets the win.
Короче, едем в третьем режиме без риска. Вот такая история. Самое главное — лидером четко. Не вылетай нигде.
Harry Kerr the lead, Dennis Migal the chase. It's initiation from Harry Kerr. Harry Kerr on a beautiful lead line there, putting the front of the car exactly where the judges asked him, right on the white line inside clip. Lovely initiation from Harry Kerr as we see Dennis Migal end up a small bit on the inside. Harry doing a great job now as he puts the foot down, making his way through the centre section. Transitions one more time, Dennis Migal's right there with him, but Harry Kerr on a phenomenal lead line here as we see them coming through into the last corner. Dennis Migal knocking on the door of that E46, but doesn't have the proximity coming over there.
Нам точно нужен идеальный проезд
Лидером без ошибок вообще. Везде выбирай газ, который нужен. Все делай максимум на траекторию.
One more spot left in that top 16. Who's going to get it? Will it be Migal? Will it be Kerr? Let's find out. Dennis Migal coming down now, throwing in nice initiation. Starting to put a bit of a gap on Harry Kerr. Harry's going to have to put the foot down now to start reeling him in, get up on the door. Dennis Migal. Ready for the first transition. Lovely transition for both guys. Harry Kerr making a huge dive. Will it pay off? Right beside Dennis Migal now as they're coming through back to the centre section again. Transition again. How did it not make contact? Harry has to stall the car up there to let the Supra do its thing, and now they're coming around the last corner. Puts the foot down, and Dennis Migal just driving away ever so slightly over the finish line. Oh!
Ты молодец вообще, Блин, тут снимают. Очень классный заезд, Дэн, вообще красавчик. Чуть-чуть в концовочке, знаешь, по клипам, типа пошире бы проехать. Вот, но, блин, заезд офигенный, вообще молодец. Это твой вообще лучший проезд лидером за всю историю на этой машине, мне кажется.
And your winner is Harry Kerr. Harry Kerr going on to the top 16. Dennis Migal bowing out there. Unfortunately for Dennis, he cut the track too much in his
Хоп, вот ты осадил, а потом газнул, и потом опять. И вот тут. Но исправил. Фиг с ним. Тут хорошо было.
Van Oort to lead. Oh, Clint washing too wide in the first corner. And Holly now getting that transition all wrong, ended up on the inside of the track, doing whatever he can to salvage the rest of this run. Ah, lovely driving there by Anatoly, sticking right behind him. Straight up on the door of the E46 BMW as they make their way now into the centre section, transitioning for the first time. Huge dive again from Clint Van Oort. Both guys doing a great job here as they come through the last two clipping points and over the finish line. And Shcherbak gets the win. Clint Van Oort is going to bow out here in the top 16.
Anatoly delivered the great run and result against the Dutch driver and achieves our team the best result so far by making it to the top 8. The tension was high and there were only best drivers for the season.
Oh, Anatoly getting right up on his door from the start around that first section. And Anatoly, how did he not hit him? He's after overtaking him nearly. BMW picked up through there, but see the transition back now. Ali Al-Bushi getting out wide to the wall, but dropping 2, maybe 3 wheels there after the wall clip, which lets Anatoly get right back in there, pushing up beside him and over the finish line.
Тебе нужен снова все то же самое, просто идеальный заезд лидером, 100 баллов в квалификации. Все четенько и ровненько сделай, и будем ждать решения.
Flick from Shcherbak, but look at Ali Al-Bushi, massive angle, maybe getting initiation all wrong, bringing himself to the inside of the track. Has to nearly stall up to avoid over-rotating, but Anatoly Shcherbak doing whatever he can now to get much of a gap between him and Ali Al-Bushi. Intersection transitioning for the second time. Bushi is back up there with him, but look at Shcherbak putting the back of the BMW right out to the wall. Ali Al-Bushi maybe no answer for the speed that's in this E46 as they come around the last clip and over. No! I thought he was going to T-bone him there. Who is going to go to? And there you have it. Anatoly Shcherbak gets the win. For Shcherbak with the cartwheel.
He made it to the top 4 facing the strongest drivers, and each of them were achieved enough for the championship title. Anatoly was on fire, the car was working perfectly, and we moved to the showdown that will decide our spot in final against the Irish driver, Brady.
У него колесо разулось, ты молодец, что доехал. Он, наверное, сейчас 5 минут возьмет, а нам надо Толю направить на прогрев. думаю, контакт за нашу вину посчитают.
Ну, контакт, что ли, в итоге?
Да. Да, подвыпал двумя колесиками, Толь, но это не критично, ни на что не влияет. Ждем решения, вот, посмотрим, что они скажут. Разулось у него левое колесо, вот, так что все должно быть хорошо, но посмотрим, что скажут.
Все, вы? Толя, да, Толя. Да, Толя.
Мы дальше, красавчик, красавчик. Финал, финал. Смотри, какие у него ошибки. Он в первой дуге встал узко, и потом у него тачка стала заталкиваться вовнутрь, он ручником себя стал стягивать. И потом во второй дуге у него было вылет одним колесом. Все как обычно, тебе нужен просто идеальный проезд лидером. Все четенько, ровненько проезжай, вообще ни о чем не думай.
Well, we're about to find out as the traffic light goes green, away they go. Anatoly to lead, Shnayder to chase. E46 versus JZX90. Nice initiation there for Anatoly. Shnayder doing a good job there, tucking in beside him now. See him put the foot down, starting to close up that proximity as he makes his way around the first transition zone. Huge dive there from Shnayder as we see him putting that JZX90 right up on the door. This is it as they make their way through the centre, last transition. Oh, Shnayder dropping back, not the proximity I was expecting, and Anatoly dropping a wheel there just after the wall clip, but Shnayder's right back up on the door now, pushing Anatoly over the finish line. There you have it.
Молодец, молодец, красава, красава, сделал все, что мог. Слушай, ну по темпу просто у нас машина сильно медленнее. Тебе было тяжелее вторым догонять. Леня был поближе. Ждем решения. Кажется, что не в нашу пользу, но посмотрим, что скажут судьи. Молодец, сделал все, что мог только.
I'm glad for my team. This is our first podium in Oman. We will try to do our best in the future, build our cars, our body kits in the Fresh X Racing. Our coach, Anton Kozlov, he also did a great job. And Dennis, my partner, everybody made a great job. I think without coach, it's impossible to do.
This result is crazy for me. It is maybe one of the best wishes that we have. Anatoly makes me happy for his lead runs. It was very good. He didn't make any mistake all of the round 2 of OIDC. But in chasing, only in finals, we have not enough power to catch the leader. And this means a lot for me. It is a good result that we are going for role of this term that we are coaching Anatoly and Dennis.
Probably this is the only event nowadays that allows to compete drivers all across the world, and obviously since it's the GC and Middle East based event, a lot of the local drivers are here, a lot of the European drivers, a lot of guys from Russia as well. So it is huge kudos to OAA team that they are allowing everyone to come here and to compete between each other, and they are developing the event so much, and they are evolving each and every year.
This year we have 18 countries. I talked about it earlier. It's about a growth of OIDC. It's a growth of every year we are learning the past and we're applying it in the future. And we did a lot of many, as today everybody can see it. And our championship is very transparent, and it is in hand, everyone can see it. Always we try to do the best.
Talking about improvements, after each of the OIDC part, we took notes and make the conclusions. We upgraded the car, we marked what works and what doesn't work for our Pro Z, we figured out how to make this car as adjustable as possible and easy to adjust and reliable under extreme loads of the Drift series. So in 26th season, we are planning to bring our 3 Pro Z to showcase, of course, the top-level drifting with the professional drivers. The person who feels car perfectly, who have the huge experience and understand really the car, especially with a 3-liter engine who he was always preferred in an RDS. And yeah, we're talking about the perfect candidates for fresh eggs. This season, Damir will finally join us. This year we plan to showcase our skills on cars we built by ourselves in this workshop, and we know it inside out, so we won't repeat the mistakes of the last season.
The measurements that were sent out to OIDC were actually the correct measurements. The track is perfect, it's measured exactly right. Any questions on qualifying before we move on?
The reason is the same as the last year, as 1 year ago. We are using that cars that we didn't build. We have GT86 and we did some rebuild before IDC. We have Supra, that is pretty nice car, and we bring it from Russia. So this car was used by Dennis Migal on RDS last year. But anyway, this car we built for another competitions with another idea of drifting. And that is a very big story, how ideas of drifting in different regions can be really different. So what I mean, in RDS, the main idea of drifting, to be as fast as possible if you are a lead driver. And as for chase driver, you should be as close as possible. Here in Middle East, everyone has a little bit different idea. You should be 100% accurate during lead run, and line of your movement, the most important thing. So, for example, if in RDS we are balancing between car speed and car accuracy, here we don't care about speed, and this is more important than your proximity. So this makes sense, and we have new ideas. During OIDC in these years, we got more ideas. What should we do with our Pro project to make it really the best car for drifting, for example, for this region?
Dennis gets ready to leave the line for his first qualifying run. Heard it last time, and will he bring it out to the wall? Yes, he will.
I was a bit, really? What don't you like about it?
I don't like the transition in the middle there. I think
That's tight.
I think it's going to cause trouble to back.
No, but I think that's going to be good.
So yeah, Anatoly at a podium at round 2 last week. Huge angle, maybe dropping the wheel there just before outer zone.
ما يعرف يتعامل مع البشر.
قصدكم ملعون.
Oh, that is 0-0.
Right now we have the second attempt of the qualifying round. The first behind us, we're now with the queue and the line. So what was at the first attempt? Dennis got the successful run and more than 80 points and top 10 place in the qualifying. But Anatoly vice versa got the drawback run, so he's trading his car and got just only 0 points. So we'll see what will be in the second hit.
Look at this from Dennis Migal. Dropping one wheel there to start that zone, but doing a good job at the rest of it. You see him tapping the front brakes just to control the car. Massive snap! There will be a deduction in points, but it won't be 0, just driving as well as it was last week here. Over the line.
Туда поехал, поэтому...
Я там теперь забыл, ты затупил, в районе что-то, блядь.
Я сказал,
поставьте навигатор более.
ты сказал, что не туда поехала. Из-за этого пришлось швырнуть, чтобы вернуться.
Я на выходе что-то опять потерялся.
И поэтому швырнул, чтобы вернуться в траекторию. Он чуть туда ушел и такой, блин.
Нулевой, не нулевой? Нет, конечно, не нулевой. Ну, посмотрим, сколько баллов, да? Не, пацаны, но в моей системе навигатор не планировался вам ставить куда-то.
Не, я уже разобрался.
Может,
куда.
проект? Вовремя. Молодец. Хотя бы...
You will get the show once you get the drivers being accurate. If you look at it this way, if you're let's just say you're the chase driver, and if the car in front of you is not predictable, you don't know what they're going to do, you can never get in really close, okay? It's pure luck if you do it. Whereas when we get the drivers precise, that's when you get these really good battles, and that's what the show is. That's where you get the show. That's where you get really incredible battles. That's what our goal is here today.
Putting the foot down now and starting to pull a gap. Amri's a little bit twitchy. Dennis Migal is driving away with this.
Так, смотри, он, значит, проехал от тебя примерно в 2 корпусах везде. Вот, но давай-ка все-таки мы ответим. Ответим в хорошем режиме, окей? Он прям очень далеко от тебя проехал, прям сболтался. Молодец, молодец, блин. Жить, не лезь, не лезь, не лезь, не лезь, не лезь. Перекладка влево.
Lovely transition.
Ебнуться, ты что, Джеймс Дин или что? Я не понял.
Чего такая быстрая? Я сам не знаю.
Ебой, красавчик.
Дальше, не расслабляемся. Все нормально. Удержать охота не могу, просто
precise sport and it doesn't forgive even the smallest mistakes, and that's why exactly we struggle. They were exciting, really exciting battle between Migal and Shabanov, but then make the huge mistakes as a chaser in top 16, and that was the part then where OIDC participation for us came to an end.
Так, ну все, задачу выполнил, давай.
Теперь задача идеальный проезд лидером. Надо все проехать ровненько в линию, без ошибок.
Ребята, решение, скорее всего, очевидное. Денис сделал много ошибок.
А каких оборотов, не помнишь?
Ну, в средних я в правильные обороты встал, в дугу иду, как бы.
Как-то, да, странно, прям в середине дуги она
Да,
раз.
она прям чахнуть начала, я прям газ.
Ты ее прижал, чтобы хоть как-то...
Ну, конечно, нет, я ее идеально прижал, но должен был наоборот подойти, я такой,
Сейчас глянем на онбордер.
Вот они тут растут. Здесь ты, видимо, подохнул. Вот они выросли обороты. То есть просто потух мотор.
Видимо, многовато газа отпустил, да.
Третий этап для нас прошел немного смешанно. До этого 2 этапа боролись с машиной, искали настройки. И между вторым и третьим этапом нам выдалось на этой трассе немножко поработать с автомобилем, что, я считаю, очень благоприятно сказалось на нашем результате. Машина стала лучше ехать. Мы нашли оптимальные настройки, где она едет примерно так, как я хочу. И с точки зрения эмоций это был, конечно, супер этап, потому что я кайфовал от машины, от процесса, от всего и готов был показывать отличный дрифт. Но мелочи, которые остались, с которыми мы пока еще не доработали, нас чуть-чуть подвели. Но в целом, несмотря на ранний вылет в топ-16, я, конечно, сильно доволен от того, что было на первом этапе, если сравнить, и то, как мы завершили чемпионат на третьем этапе.
Of OIDC International category goes to علي مخسيد بطلا في هذه الجولة لفئة الشرق الأوسط. مبارك لعلي مخسيد. جولة شرسة كانت اليوم بين علي مخسيد وأحمد نحام، شاهدناها هنا على المسرح. Congratulations, Tomas Kiely.
عليها تتعلم عليها ها؟
Thank you, Paulina. Thank you.
So it's my souvenir from the GT86 Yahoo.
At the end of the last season, we really took some important lessons about the technical side and more about the local rules, car setup. So this year we're hitting the track with our FXZ34 with the top-notch drivers, and this season will be coming perfectly. We'll bring the higher level, we'll bring the excitement with better quality and the unforgettable show.
I would say that they are making the show better and better and better. And since drift isn't only a sport, but it's definitely a show, I think that the best way is to deliver that show as awesome as possible. And guys are doing great in this. And also this friendly atmosphere and fruitful cooperation, let's say, and those opportunities are amazing. So huge, enormous, infinite thanks to the organizers. And yeah, I hope that year after year after year they will be doing better and better and better. I'm not really hoping, I'm pretty sure in that.
This is going to be serious.
Let's go!
Я очень рад за организаторов. Им удается не просто развивать чемпионат и повышать уровень пилотов, а сохранять вот этот легкий вайб. Все равно этот чемпионат, он очень легкий по духу. Он такой прямо добрый, дружественный. Все улыбаются, все радуются или вместе друг за друга расстраиваются, если проигрывают. То есть вот этого я, пожалуй, ни в одном чемпионате не видел. Очень мало каких-то суперсхем. Какое-то вот все сильно проще, чем, например, в РДС-GP. И это как бы мега круто.
And today, I'm proud to be in your channel. And you are here. It is a support for us. And there is many around us for supporting us. We're not talking about support always a financial. We're talking about people to be with us and to join us. And today to share with us this. And we hope to do better than what we did.